Amunkwa Sonye, and Conard will open up the game with possession. Conard coming in at 10-8 on the year versus the 12-6 Farmington Riverhawks. Both teams playing tough schedules to start as Ryan Bushnell scores the first bucket for Conard. The raucous Red Sea making its presence felt. Last home game of the season for Conard as Jakai Veal handles, now drives to the paint, kicked out. Left wide open was Kit Scudder. Jakai Veal drives in. Nice look inside, and Kit Scudder lays it in for two. Both of these teams' coaches were very, very conciliatory before the game, understanding the importance. Both of these programs just one game left in the regular season after this matchup. Bushnell again inside, kicked out with Riley Fox. Fox, the leading scorer in program history. He'll see a lot of attention. As Fox pulls for three, and he gets it to go. That's his first bucket of the night. Red Wolves lead at 5-2. Farmington quickly working. Kit Scudder between the rings, guarded by Bushnell. Man-to-man pressure from Conard. Veal awaits the play call from head coach Dwayne Witter. Now Veal will drive left, gets stripped. Here comes Conard. Declan McCann took it away, and in transition, it's Alex Momeka who was fouled on his way to the cup. That'll be the first foul on DJ Hawkins. And that's his first and the team's first of the half. 6:05 left to go in the first quarter, just underway. Conard ahead 5-2. Momeka's first free throw rattles out. Crowd still filing in West Hartford, as both these teams have a lot on the line with the conference and state tournaments awaiting as Momeka hits the second. 6-2, Conard ahead of Farmington. Veal takes up the floor, uses the Scudder screen. Kicked out now with Hawkins. Hawkins pulls for three, missed wildly. Offensive board for Kit Scudder. And with the raucous Red Sea behind him, DJ Hawkins got it knocked out of his hands. Possession will stay with Farmington, 5:45 left in the first quarter. Nicholas Bergen out to Scudder, trying to take Bushnell off the dribble. Now walled up on the baseline, spinning for position, fall away jumper off the back of the rim. Rebound to Jackson Morehart. Riley Fox will walk it up the left side. A lot of contact on that screen. Fox hassled it by the elbow, kicks it out to Momeka. Trying to take Veal off the dribble on the left side. Swung around, it's with Fox on the left wing. The entry to Bushnell, he tried to kick it back up top. It's knocked away. In transition, going all the way to the cup and laying it in is Nicholas Bergen. It's 6-4, Conard leads. Farmington will switch up its looks defensively. Right now they're in a matchup 2-3 zone. And if you're looking for 11 and White, he'll see a lot of attention as they shade defense's way. Already double teamed on the right sideline, takes the elbow jumper and knocks it down. Already 2 for 2 from the field. It's 8-4 Red Wolves, 4:34 left in the first quarter. Bergen drives against Momeka, fall away jumper at the foul line is off the back iron. Conard pushing ahead as Momeka will try to swing it around. It's kicked in the corner, driving in is Schuler, and Bushnell's fouled on the way up. The personal will be stuck on Chad Rizzo. That's his first. Farmington's second of the quarter. of the half, rather, as Ryan Bushnell, already with an early bucket, will head to the line to shoot two. And misses the first. Bushnell, one of 7 seniors on this Conard roster. Not quite the season they had last year, making it to the conference and the state semis. This year they're 10-8 and just shook off a 5-game skid. Second free throw. That short offensive board, battled for inside, but it's Farmington who comes away with it under pressure by Fox, and now they pull it away. Nice effort inside by Excel Adekola, who pulled down the defensive board. Chikai kicks it out. Driving in is Chad Rizzo, missed everything on the shot, and the rebound will go out of bounds, and possession will be with Conard as Farmington picked up the foul. And that is going to be on Adekola. That is his first. Already 3 team fouls against the Riverhawks. They will extend the pressure with Bushnell inbounding from underneath the opposing basket. A 1-2-2 zone look. But Conard breaks the pressure. Riley Fox for another 3. That one just rattles out. Kid Scuddered with the board. Here comes Ja'Kai Veal for Farmington. Into the lane, kicked out. Scudder wide open for 3. He's got it. Scudder an early 5 points. 8-7 Red Wolves. 3:27 left in the first. And with no shot clock in Connecticut until next season, it's always interesting to see how each team handles pace. Farmington still in that 2-3 zone, but they will follow 11 in white pretty much every time around. He's got the ball between the rings, won't use the screen, navigates to the cup, can't get the shot to go. Rebound to Adekola. Scudder has it in the corner. He'll drive baseline against Bushnell. Finds Adekola inside, who lays it in for 2. And Farmington takes its first lead, 9-8. Fox tries to take it up against the Farmington pressure. And Conard will call for time. And already the change of pace really taking a toll on Conard's offense. The Red Wolves trailing by 1 with 2:35 left in the first quarter. So Riley Fox will inbound the ball from the far sideline and get it in to Declan McCann to run the show. Takes it to his left, now up top with Momeka. High entry to Bushnell, now swung around with McCann. Still that 2-3 zone look from Farmington. Bushnell kicks it out to Fox. Fox drives in, he's walled up near the high post. Corner 3 is good from Jackson Morehart. Conard retakes the lead, 11-9. And Declan McCann trying to hassle Ja'Kai Veal deep into the backcourt. Knocked it out of bounds. That's why Farmington redid it. Chad Rizzo handing it off to DJ Hawkins. Hawkins taking it to the wing, now hands off to Veal. Rizzo hearing it from the Red Sea, but drives in, kicks it out to Scudder for another 3-pointer, and the big fella's got another. Scudder with an early 8 points in the quarter. It's 12-11 Farmington. Farmington bringing the pressure with 1:37 to go as Conard will hold and reset. Fox kicks it to McCann. The entry to Morehart, backing down Scudder. Kicked out to Moemeka. Farmington wanting that 3-second call. Declan kicks out. Moemeka for 3. That's good. Moemeka with his first field goal of the day. Back and forth action we've got in West Hartford. 14-12 Red Wolves, 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Momeka tried to steal it. It's back with Ja'Kai Veal. Veal kicks it out. Adekola pump fakes, drives baseline. He's walled up, but gets it to Scudder. The far corner. Rizzo caught up in the corner. Scudder trying to take it off the dribble. Gets it over to Hawkins. Veal controls against McCann. Spins to the lane. Gets all the way to the cup and lays it in for two. First bucket of the game for Ja'Kai Veal. We're tied at 14. 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Moemeka caught up in a double team. Adekola tipped it. And we've got a call against Moemeka for the travel. And that Farmington pressure doing exactly what it's intended to do. As Jaden Schuler will check in for Conard. .26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Farmington will hold. We're tied at 14 all. Now Moemeka knocks it out, but Veal manages to recover. Nice pressure from Conard. Possession will remain with Farmington. 12.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Scudder will inbound. And Veal will walk it up. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Veal gets it. The drive is knocked away, and the defense from Conard managed to keep it, and the fling is no good from Jaden Schuler. We're through one quarter in West Hartford. Back and forth action. It's 14 all. Conard and Farmington tied. In West Hartford, this is the game of the week on WFSB.com, WFSB Plus, and the WFSB app. Conard and Farmington tied at 14 after one quarter of play. The Riverhawks trying to get another win, improving to 13-6. Ja'Kai Veal for the Riverhawks driving to the hole as Jackson Morehart picks up the foul. That's Conard's first team foul to have. Ja'Kai Veal will head to the stripe to shoot two. He makes the first. Riverhawks winners of 3 of their last 5 games. And that young man's big reason why, making both of his free throws. Farmington ahead 16-14, 7:50 left. Against pressure, Conard getting it up the floor, but it's knocked away. And here comes Ja'Kai Veal in transition. Kid Scudder in the corner, kicked out to Veal on the wing. Driving against Santoro, tried to find Hawkins back door, but it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Farmington. It'll be Conard basketball. Farmington actually showing a 2-2-1 three-quarter court press look. Breaking the pressure is Declan McCann. And Jaden Schuler takes too many steps. That's the second Conard turnover of the quarter. Hawkins will take a seat. as Chad Rizzo checks back in, and the Red Sea is just not letting up tonight. Must be the long weekend ahead. 16-14, Farmington ahead, 7:20 left in the second quarter. Scudder didn't quite use the Rizzo screen. Handles on the wing. Walled up. Nice speed inside to Adekola, who's fouled on the way up, much to the dismay of Conard. That foul's going on Jackson Morehart. That's his second, and team's second of the half. So Adekola will head to the stripe, shooting two. He had an early layup in the first quarter and misses the front end of his 2 free throws. Morehart will sit with 2 fouls. Moemeka back into the game. Second free throw is good for Adekola. So Farmington ahead by 3, 17-14, with 7:08 to go in the second quarter. Conard trying to break the pressure. Caught up in a double team. That ball is loose. And the officials will say last touch by Farmington. So a bit of a break for Conard, but they'll have to inbound it deep into the backcourt. Santoro gets it quickly to Moemeka, breaking the pressure. Fox will drive baseline, but he's seeing double. Kicked out to McCann, trying to weave out of the Farmington defense, and it's taken away. Here comes Chad Rizzo, feeding, Veal in transition, back inside the Rizzo. Missed the layup, gets his own rebound. His shot is blocked away. Ball is saved by Conard inbounds. Great defense by Jaden Schuler, and now the Red Foxes will control, needing a 3 to tie the game. 6:28 left in the second quarter. Red Foxes still trail by 3. Santoro starts to swing. Moemeka, jumper is good inside the arc. That's a 2-pointer. Farmington quickly coming down. Rizzo kicked out to Scudder for Farmington. Rizzo long 3. Toilet bowls out. Rebound Santoro. Conard down by 1, but with the ball. A lot of contact as McCann hits the deck, and Farmington picks up the foul. Veal picks up the foul for Farmington. Fox a wide open 3. Misses short. Rebound to Nicholas Bergen. Up comes Rizzo for Farmington. Picked up his dribble. The entry to Scudder. Scudder trying to navigate around Bushnell, but he gets the layup to go. Scudder already in double figures with an early 10 points. 19-16. Farmington ahead. 5:15 left in the first half. And Santoro was trying to navigate around Adekola. He was caught up in the corner. And it is indeed Adekola who will pick up the foul. That's his second. Farmington's 5th of the half. And DJ Hawkins, the freshman, will check back in. Santoro will inbound from the sideline, the far sideline rather, and McCann will control between the rings. After an up and down first quarter, this has slowed down just a bit. Moemeka for 3, he's got it. Right from the corner. We're tied at 19. Quickly moving is Farmington, and DJ Hawkins with the response. Going nearly coast to coast in transition. 21-19 Farmington. McCann has it on the left wing. Swung up top with Riley Fox, back with McCann, who gets the play call from head coach Jared Leghorn. Farmington still in a 2-3 zone. All eyes on Riley Fox. Moemeka drives to the paint. Runner is off the back iron. Rebound Farmington. Here comes Bergen for the Riverhawks. kicked out. Scudder thinking three on the far wing. Gets it back. Now with Veal. Over now in the hands of Bergen. Out to Dawkins. Between the rings, trying to take Fox off the dribble. Bergen, kick to the corner with Scudder. Scudder driving in, using the backboard to lay it in. What a game for the big fella. He's got an early 12 points. 23-19 Farmington, 3:47 left in the first half. Fox tries to respond with a three of his own. It misses short. Rebound taken in by Rizzo. Veal pushes ahead in transition. Off balance shot through contact, won't go. Fox will control for Conard. He sees trouble and backs it out with McCann. Jared Leghorn, head coach for Conard, begging for pace to get the ball moving. Fox caught up, had to pick up his dribble, driving baseline, now has it out with McCann. High post entry to Bushnell, now kicked out to Fox. Fox at the foul line. Has to get it back to Bushnell. Santoro squares up for three. He's got it. Another three-pointer for Conard. Back to a one-point game. Farmington ahead, 23-22. 2:43 left in the second quarter. Scudder handles at the foul line. Bergen driving against Momeka. Rizzo directing traffic on the far wing. Man-to-man looks still from Conard. And an offensive foul will be called on a frustrated Chad Rizzo. That's his second. And Farmington's sixth of the half. So the next foul from them will put Conard in the bonus. McCann, beautiful bounce pass right in the middle to Momeka. It was in the corner. Now up top with McCann, who lost it on his way to the bucket. Got it back. Now Bushnell will hand it off to Fox between the rings. McCann walking it to the middle. Now swung to the wing. Momeka now on the right wing. Another high post entry with Bushnell. Going off the dribble, spins to the lane. Forces up the shot, won't get it to go. Rebound Scudder. 1:44 left in the first half. Bergen driving to the cup. Turnaround jumper rattles out. Bushnell the board for Conard. McCann walking it up, tries to split the defense now over with Fox on the far wing. Handed back to McCann in the same spot. Now with Fox. Back to McCann, those two sharing the ball with 1:20 left in the first half. And with no shot clock, they can hold it as long as they want, trying to get that final shot. Again, picked up his dribble, he's in trouble, now gets it to Momeka. Momeka swings it to Fox. Fox back out. McCann thinking three from the right wing, has to give it back to Fox. Fox driving in, sees three defenders, long three-pointer, it's good! From Jackson Morehart, that's his second three of the game. 25-23 Red Foxes, 43 seconds left. The answer the other end from Nicholas Bergen, with the bank shot in. We're tied at 25 apiece. So now Declan McCann will handle between the rings. 23 seconds left in the first half. Great one here, folks. This one tied at 25. Riley Fox seeing a double team, trying to split it, in trouble, but gets it to Morehart. Morehart drives baseline, looks inside for Bushnell. Bushnell with the hook shot, can't get the rattle to go. The rebound to Kit Scudder. 5 seconds left in the half. Veal driving in, Veal to the cup, layup won't go. Bushnell pulls down the defensive board for Conard, and that is how the first half comes to a close. Our score at the break, the Conard Red Wolves 25, the Farmington Riverhawks 25. Pretty good pace here in West Hartford. We'll be back at the end of halftime with stats and a bit of a look and what the second half will bring you. From Conard High School, this is the game of the week. Broadcasted live on WFSB Plus, WFSB.com, and the WFSB app. Welcome back to Conard High School. Our score heading into the second half, the Red Wolves 25 and Farmington 25. I'm Umqua Sonye. Glad you're joining us for the second half of our final winter game of the week. Kit Scudder for Farmington led everyone with 12 points. Meanwhile, Conard, with Riley Fox being so tightly guarded, he's got 5 points, but it's Alex Momeka who's leading the charge for the Red Wolves with 9 points. Fox is going to inbound it to start the second half, and here we go. McCann will walk it up as Farmington is now in that matchup 2-3 still. The entry attempted to Morehart is knocked away, and here comes Farmington. Scudder taking Bushnell off the dribble. Veal kicked out to Dawkins between the rings, guarded by Fox. Hand off to Veal with the play call from head coach Dwayne Witter. In the corner, Bergen kicks it out to Scudder on the far wing. Dawkins has it going downhill, now caught up in the corner. And they'll say that Dawkins stepped out of bounds. Turnover Farmington, it'll be Conard basketball. The pace has been really consistent, but the scoring sometimes hasn't. But these teams have matched each other bucket for bucket all night long. Momeka controls between the rings, handing off to Riley Fox. Leading scorer in Conard program history. The entry to Bushnell. Check that, Morehart now back out to Fox. Conard trying to figure out how to solve this 2-3. Morehart spins in the lane, hands off to Momeka under the basket, over to Bushnell, who gets the shot to go. 27-25, Conard leads. Farmington quickly back, trying to answer. Ja'Kai Veal won't use the screen from Scudder, will walk it back toward his bench, now tries to go off the dribble against McCann. Hawkins out of the corner. Now to Veal, driving baseline, backs down against McCann. Nice look inside to Scudder, walled up by Bushnell. Hawkins for three. Goes off the back rim and out of bounds, so possession goes over to Conard. Conard still up by 2, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. McCann finding Morehart at the foul line. Inside, and Bushnell with another layup. He's got 8 points. Red Wolves up by 4. Veal hassled on his way to the cup. No foul call. Conard comes up with possession. Momeka, left wing. Inside to Bushnell, was caught up in the corner, but got it right back out. Morehart at the foul line looking for the entry instead, but it's knocked away. Turnover. Conard, here comes Farmington with the ball. 29-25, Conard leads. 5:18 to go in the third quarter. Scudder. Follow-away jumper. Rattles out. Rebound, Declan McCann. Conard wants to push it a bit. Momeka. Elbow jumper. Got it. He's in double figures with 11, and Farmington wants to talk. What a game from Alex Momeka. As Farmington takes a full timeout, so will we. With 5:01 left in the third quarter, Conard leads it 31-25. From West Hartford, this is the WFSB Game of the Week on WFSB.com, the mobile app, and WFSB Plus. We're back in action as Ja'Kai Veal. Could have been called for a push-off against Declan McCann, but the officials swallow their whistles. Kit Scudder. Hands off of Bergen. Bergen drives against the bigger Momeka. Out of the corner, Chad Rizzo knocks down the three. After a rough first half, that's his first bucket of the game. 31-28. Conard still out in front. Conard breaking the pressure from Farmington. Momeka from the left wing. Lost it, got it back. Kicks it out to Morehart. Now Declan will settle everything down. McCann picked up his dribble. Bunch of ball reversals. Now the entry to Riley Fox. Kicked out. McCann open three. Off the heel. Rebound. Ja'Kai Veal going behind the back, and now the transition bucket ends with a three for DJ Hawkins. And hey ho, what do you know? We are tied again. That's the first three of the game for Hawkins. 31-all, 3:49 left in the third quarter. Momeka, elbow jumper. That one rattles out. Rebound, Chad Rizzo. Farmington can take the lead. Bergen for three out of the corner, leaves it short. Bushnell the board. The Red Wolves walking it up in a tied ball game. Well, these teams have gone bucket for bucket. And after Farmington went scoreless the first 3 minutes of the quarter, they've answered back emphatically to keep this game tied. Fox for Conard. Has a wide open look at a three. You can't do that. He's got 8. Conard up 34-31. 3 minutes left in the third. Triples Wild. Veal off the dribble at the elbow, trying to kick it out to Bergen. And it is indeed an over and back. Not a Conard player touched it. For Conard, McCann out, Santoro back in, as the Red Wolves still hold a 3-point lead. Jackson Morehart will inbound from the far sideline. As Santoro will walk it up. Momeka driving inside, leaves it, but it's blocked away by Momeka. Check that, Adekola, and now a steal. Gets Farmington out in transition. Bergen tried to go off the dribble, walled up. Scudder for three. That rattle won't go. Rebound, Riley Fox. Momeka for three. Misses high and hard. Offensive board for Ryan Bushnell. Conard still with possession. And now the Red Wolves will take a timeout. They'll settle things down with a 30-second timeout. And surprisingly, with the great pace in this ball game, not a single team has committed a foul in the second half. So no real foul trouble to speak of on either end. So we'll see how aggressive that allows each team to be. Farmington, as we've witnessed, they may be in that 2-3 zone, but they turn up the pressure the entire length of the floor. So we'll see how Conard responds as Morehart will inbound from the far sideline. Matthew Santoro, one of 7 seniors on this Red Wolves roster. Few ball reversals, now out to Momeka. Momeka, right wing, still looking for answers as Conard's Riley Fox is awaiting on that far wing. He got the skip pass, gave it right back. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Santoro seeing some pressure, kicked it to Morehart. And here we go again with the ball reversal. This time it's with Riley Fox. Fox drives down the lane. Off balance jumper is good on his way to the cup. 36-31 Red Wolves, 1:20 left in the third quarter. Fox now in double figures with 10. Hawkins driving down for Farmington in the corner with Chad Rizzo. Rizzo had Adekola looking for an entry against the bigger Morehart. Rizzo on the left wing, out to Scudder. Going off the dribble against Bushnell, drives to the cup. Layup will not go. We'll see whether the foul will be called on the shot or on the floor. As Bushnell played pretty clean defense all night, picks up the personal foul. That's his first and Conard's first of the half. So he'll take a seat as Jaden Schuler will check back in. And he's back in along with McCann. Scudder has it, left elbow, hand off to Veal. Veal drives inside, wild shot amidst contact, misses off the back iron. Rebound Conard. Red Wolves control with 39 seconds left in the quarter. They lead 36-31. Handful of ball reversals as Conard will work down as much of the clock as possible. Now moving the ball with a little bit more pace. McCann breaking the double team. Fox hands it back off as we'll get a foul against Ja'Kai Veal, who was forcing McCann almost across the timeline. That's Veal's second and Farmington's first of the half. 17 seconds left in the quarter. McCann, guarded by Bergen. Farmington now in man-to-man pressure. McCann hands off, wild three-pointer from Riley Fox is good. 3 seconds left in the half. Veal fires and misses everything, and that's how this third quarter comes to an end. Riley Fox back at it again. After scoring 5 points in the first half, he scored 8 this quarter. He's got 13 to lead the Red Wolves. Through 3 quarters of play, the Red Wolves lead it 39-31. In West Hartford, this is the WFSB Game of the Week on WFSB.com and the mobile app. The fourth quarter is about to start as Ja'Kai Veal will inbound for Farmington. Adekola will handle in the backcourt and give it right back to Veal. The Riverhawks down by 8, needing to get something going. It's been a good game for Kit Scudder. Backed in against Bushnell, but back out to Veal. Farmington controls. Veal trying to navigate his way to the paint. His shot rattles out. Bit of an off night for the floor general. Rebound Conard as the Red Wolves will walk it up. No need to rush as time and the score is on their side. Fox has it, walks it back to midcourt. Now swings it to McCann and Fox gets it right back. Alex Momeka, who's got 11, prepares to check in for Conard. Farmington bringing some heat with the double team. Santoro weaves around it. Morehart kicks inside to Bushnell, who finds Riley Fox alone inside for the easy deuce. Fox has 15. Now Farmington tries to respond. Veal driving in, has to kick it out to Chad Rizzo. Conard in man-to-man. Swung with Bergen. Step back for three. Off the back iron, rebound loose, and Declan McCann stepped on the line trying to take it up the floor, said the official. The Conard lead now is up to 10, their largest of the game. Morehart will take a seat as Momeka checks back in. Veal will inbound, just stepped from his coach on the Farmington bench. And Scudder receives the pass, now hands it back off to Veal. Farmington's got to get going. Long three for Chad Rizzo. That rattles around and out. Rebound, Riley Fox. Now Conard will walk it up. Declan McCann starts it. Now it's with Momeka in the corner for three. Misses off the back iron. Offensive board, Conard, as Declan McCann chased down the long rebound. Farmington starting to bring some pressure, bringing two to the ball. Momeka driving baseline, and he traveled as he was trying to get that pass to Riley Fox. 5:59 left in regulation, 41-31. Conard out in front. Veal finds Scudder right outside the perimeter, now handed back to Veal. Veal drives inside, ball's knocked loose. Officials will say it is off of Veal's foot. Possession going to Conard. Will the officials conference and figure it out? That's the question. While we figure out what the call is, Farmington will take a 30-second timeout. Both teams with 3 timeouts left, as Conard has 3 full timeouts left. Farmington, meanwhile, has 2 fulls and a 30 left with 5:45 to go in regulation. So far, Farmington not really getting the shots to fall. Ja'Kai Veal, really the engine of this team, hasn't had a good shooting game so far. He's only had 4 points, all coming in the first half. Both teams will retake the floor, and it will indeed be Conard basketball. We'll see what Farmington elects to do in terms of pressure, as the Red Wolves in control are up 10. Coach Dwayne Witter for Farmington wants some pressure up, so Adekola will chase the ball. Momeka gets it back to McCann. Double team coming from Farmington. Santoro tried kicking it to Fox, but right before the tip, a foul will be called on Farmington. Excel Adekola picks up his 3rd personal foul. It's just Farmington's 2nd of the half, so still a lot of aggression can be showed by the Riverhawks. We're going to need some stops and some buckets, down by 10, just inside 5:30 to play. Now another Farmington foul. That's on Adekola, and that's his 4th. Fox has it on the right wing for Conard. Farmington trying to bring double team pressure no matter who touches the ball. Momeka kicks it out to Santoro, who gets it back to McCann. Farmington is going to chase that ball around, trying to get a stop. And it manages to work out as McCann gets caught on the travel. Adekola with 4 fouls will take the seat. Only player of the game really in any foul trouble. Nicholas Bergen checks back in for the Riverhawks. 5 minutes left in regulation. Riverhawks down 10. They got to get going. Hawkins thinking three on top of the perimeter. Hands off to Ja'Kai Veal. Veal slips, manages to get the pass off. Bergen controls at the right elbow. Kicked in the corner with Chad Rizzo. Chad Rizzo drives, spins on his way to the cup. His shot is well short. Rebound to Bushnell. Now Conard can walk it up and force Farmington to chase them around. Santoro facing a double team. Gets it to McCann between the rings. Now with Momeka on the right wing. Santoro kicked in the corner to Riley Fox. Fox kicks it up and it's kicked out of bounds by Veal. Possession stays with Conard. 4:22 left in regulation. McCann handles, gets it to Fox on the wing. Fox facing a double team, trying to get rid of the ball. Tried to drive against Farmington defense. Ball still loose. Santoro has it. No look inside to Bushnell, who lays it in. Bushnell with an 8-point game. And it's 43-31 Conard. Hawkins trying to answer, but he was fouled on the drive. Riley Fox from Conard will pick up the foul. That's his first. Just a second team foul on Conard. Veal will inbound, getting it to Hawkins. Man-to-man look from Conard as the Riverhawks really have to get going, down by 12. That's their largest deficit of the game. Veal swims through to the lane, can't get the layup to go, but he did draw the foul. Will head to the stripe to shoot two. That foul's going to go on Matthew Santoro. That's his first, Conard's third of the half. With 3:44 left. This will be Farmington's first chance to score in the fourth quarter, and Veal makes the first of two free throws coming. Second free throw. Rattles out, and Riley Fox pulls down the rebound. So an 11-point lead for Conard. 3:35 left in regulation. Red Wolves have the ball and can do whatever they want with it. And another look inside. Bushnell can't get the layup to go inside. Rebound to Farmington. Riverhawks got to go. Veal at the elbow. Kicked out to Bergen. Bergen navigates inside. Momeka blocks it away, but not before he fouls Bergen on his way to the basket. Momeka picks up his first personal foul, the fourth on Conard. Bergen at the line to shoot two free throws with 3:18 left in regulation. Every point is crucial as Farmington tries to get this to a single-digit deficit. Bergen makes the first free throw. Adekola with 4 fouls will check back into the game for Ja'Kai Veal. Jackson Morehart will replace Nicholas Santoro for Conard. Second free throw. That one's good from Bergen. Farmington now back within 9. 43-34, Conard leads. 3:13 left in regulation. Declan McCann will walk it across, guarded by Adekola, who has to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. Farmington in man-to-man as Fox controls, guarded by Rizzo. Spins, faces the basket, but has to get rid of it. McCann, guarded by Adekola. Try to get the handoff to Momeka. Has to weave around Adekola, but McCann will keep it. McCann going one-on-one with Adekola. Remember, with no shot clock in Connecticut, they can hold the ball as long as they want. And now Adekola, who hit the deck trying to defend Declan McCann. He fouls Riley Fox on his way to the hoop, and he knows that's his 5th personal foul. The question that the officials have to ask is whether or not it's an intentional foul. Adekola will take a seat. Veal will take his place. So Adekola is done for the game. Finished with 3 points, all scored in the first half. McCann with a long throw. Pass is loose. But Fox picks it up, going one-on-one with Veal across the timeline. Going to the cup. He's fouled on his way to the basket. He got caught up a bit by the elbow. But that foul's on the floor, and Ja'Kai Veal picks up his third personal foul. But they will say it was a shooting foul, rather. So Fox will go to the line. Fox leading all scorers with 15 points. And he'll stay that way as he misses the first. Santoro back in for Conard, replacing Jackson Morehart. Makes the second. .2:15 left. Farmington down by 10. Scudder has been quiet after a loud first half. Walled up by Bushnell. Gets it back. Now has to pull for three, and he's got it. Timeout, Farmington. Tell you what, Scudder showed some real range. He's got 15 points to lead the Riverhawks. 2:01 left in regulation. Conard ahead 44-37. And this is where things can get dicey with no shot clock. Conard can hold the ball as long as they want to. But Farmington has an opportunity to be aggressive, but with 5 team fouls, they really only have one more left to give. Farmington, meanwhile, has 2 timeouts left, a full and a 30. While Conard has 3 fulls still left to use. Conard looking for the clean sweep as the freshman and JV teams won their matchups earlier today. Bushnell will inbound underneath the basket. He can run the baseline since Farmington scored last time up. And now McCann gets ripped by Bergen in the corner. Scudder feeds it back to Bergen, who can't get the layup to go. Way to force the steal by Farmington, but they couldn't get the basket to make it count. So now McCann will take it across the timeline. Scudder goes to play against him. Bushnell gets it back to McCann, trying to hand it off to Fox. Farmington denying Fox pretty much the entire way. Now foul's going to be called away from the ball. That foul's going on DJ Hawkins. That's his second. The 16th foul on Farmington. So the next one will send the Red Wolves to the line. Red Wolves have only shot 6 free throws tonight, as Fox had trouble handling it in the backcourt, but manages to get rid of it. Kicked in the corner to Morehart, now walks it back up. He's caught up and now fouled by Kit Scudder. So now Jackson Morehart with 6 points on the night will shoot a 1-and-1. Conard hasn't shot many free throws on the night. They've only shot 4 as a team, all in the first quarter. But they're 1 for 4 from the line in that quarter. 2 for 6 overall as Morehart makes the first free throw. Alex Momeka waits to check in. He'll replace Morehart if he makes the second free throw. And he does. Jackson Morehart, the senior, with 8 points. Playing his final regular season home game in front of the home faithful. Veal pushing it up for Farmington. Riverhawks got to go, down by 9. Off balance jumper from Bergen won't go. Rebound taken in by Santoro. Now Conard will try to speed it up the floor. McCann gets it over to Fox. Hounded by Hawkins, and now Hawkins fouls Fox. That's Hawkins' 3rd personal foul, the 8th team foul for Farmington. So another 1-and-1 coming for Conard. Great game for Riley Fox after a quiet first half where he only scored 5. He's got 11 in the second half, trying to make it 13. And the first one rattles in. And Fox makes the second. Game high 18 points for the junior Riley Fox, the all-time leading scorer in Conard program history. Veal driving to the cup, wild shot thrown up amidst contact, no call. Here comes Fox to weave it in and out of trouble for Farmington. Splits the double team, ball's knocked loose, and Farmington has possession. Ball is flung around, and an over and back call will go against Farmington. Jared Leghorn doing a good job of selling that call a bit. But Fox now hounded it deep in the backcourt, and he is fouled. Nicholas Bergen will pick up the foul, just his first. 9th team foul on Farmington, leading 48-37. And the Red Sea giving a very not so courteous farewell to their opponents as Fox makes the first free throw. Fox makes the second. 20 points for Riley Fox, leading all scorers. Scudder hands it off to Veal. Needing a miracle, down 13. 37 seconds left. Hawkins' shot is blocked. Veal tries to answer. Shot misses wildly. Offensive rebound and the putback for Nicholas Rizzo, and he was fouled. Check that, Chad Rizzo, beg pardon. Ryan Bushnell will take a seat. Momeka picks up the foul. And Rizzo's free throw rattles in. Momeka pushing it up the floor for Conard. Ball's knocked loose, and Farmington's got a steal. Conard wanting a foul call. Farmington pushing ahead. Scudder drives to the paint. Ball's loose. Taken in by Conard with 13 seconds left in regulation. He fouled deep in the backcourt. Will go against Farmington. That's going to go on DJ Hawkins. That's his 4th. 50-40, Conard out in front. Now it's 2 free throws the rest of the way. As now the reserves will go in. Matthew Santoro at the foul line, misses the first free throw. A clutch 3 in the second quarter, his only bucket of the game. Now the rest of the starters will check out. Second free throw clanks off. Rebound for Jakai Veal. Pushing ahead. 9 seconds left. Field hands off to Hawkins. Hawkins drives in with 5 seconds left, gets the layup to go. 50-42. And that's going to be our final score as Conard wins it at home. A big third quarter for Riley Fox. Spurs the Red Wolves to their 11th win of the year. The final score, Conard 50, Farmington 42. The Red Foxes improved to 11-8. They'll wrap up the regular season on the road against local rival Hall. And when I say local, I mean they share the same town, but we know this by now. Farmington, meanwhile, drops to 12-7. And they'll finish at Avon on Tuesday. Both these teams with only one game to go in the regular season. Want to thank both coaches and both programs for taking some time to give us some background. Special thanks to photographer Thomas Kinsler. But if you liked this, you'll love what we've got coming at 11:15, the Friday Night Frenzy. Along with Joe Zone, Mark Robbins, and myself, I'm Sonia, thanking you for joining us for this broadcast. This has been a presentation of WFSB. We'll see you at 11:15.